I mean, I grew up with listening to so much talent.
The greatest rock and roll band in the world. I mean.
You know, another one sorely missed. You know, I mean, I guess the good die young, huh? I know what you must hear. Don't let it interfere.
In the early days, all we wanted to do was turn people onto this music. That line comes straight from Keith himself, a confession of purpose. For him, the greatest singers are not necessarily the most perfect. They're the ones who move you. Over decades of interviews, speeches, and stray remarks, Keith has revealed the 20 voices that shaped his world. And in true Keith fashion, we're starting at number 20, with himself. Number 20, Keith Richards.
From the first, I'm the worst kind of guy for you. Trade. He's traded, tracks are faded. Could be any place at all that the bitch keeps bitching.
Keith once joked that he just opens his mouth and hopes something comes out. His singing voice was never meant to be polished, but it's part of the DNA of everything he's done. It's rough, it's unvarnished, it's Keith, and that, in his world, counts for everything. Number 19. Elvis Presley. Keith described hearing Heartbreak Hotel as an explosion, something he'd been waiting for without even realizing it. Elvis wasn't just a singer to him. He was the door swinging open to rock and roll.
To me, those early records are like, man, you know.
Number 18, Bonnie Raitt.
Just give me one thing I can hold on to. I hear them whisper, you won't believe it, they think we're lovers.
Keith has long admired Bonnie's blues sensibility, that effortless slide guitar and voice combination. Even if he hasn't talked about it as much on camera, her name sits proudly on his list. To him, Bonnie's voice embodies soul, strength, and groove. Number 17, Warren Zevon. Keith respected Warren's sharp writing and his delivery. He said Warren could cut through the noise with a single line. That kind of directness is exactly what Keith values in a singer. Nothing fancy, just truth. Number 16, Little Richard. Keith called him a foundation stone of rock and roll. His scream, his swagger, the energy he brought to the stage. That was the ignition point. For Keith, Little Richard is where it all really started.
Oh, you sit and go, that guy was a genius.
Who are the genius? Well, it's pretty easy to spot them. Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Fats Domino, Eddie Cochran, Buddy Holly. There's 5 for a start.
Number 15, Tom Waits.
A couple of bucks from you. There's a house on my block that's abandoned and cold.
Keith described Tom as a real rhythm man. Two gravel-throated poets who thrive in imperfection. Their friendship and collaborations are a testament to what Keith loves most: character over perfection.
Tom, blessings, it was great to work with him, because I only found out later that he never actually writes with anybody else. He only writes with his wife, Company. And so I realised that was an extra, you know, to work with a guy that is not a collaborator, in other words. You know.
Number 14, Smokey Robinson. Smokey's phrasing taught Keith how to let words breathe. His melodies quietly seeped into the Stones' early rhythm and blues sound. For Keith, Smokey was elegance in motion. Number 13, Otis Redding.
Too long.
Keith has said that Otis's cover of Satisfaction captured what he'd originally imagined better than the Stones' own version.
I tell you what, I love his version of Satisfaction. That knocked me off of my socks, baby.
Otis didn't just sing songs. He reached into them and pulled out their soul. Number 12, Mavis Staples.
A broken dream, a broken heart.
Keith has called Mavis's voice commanding without force, a gospel power that doesn't need to shout to fill a room. It's a voice he reveres. Number 11, Ronnie Spector.
This beautiful little chant set up by Nedra and Estelle, and I realise I'm listening to the Ronettes and then that pure, pure voice over the top singing Be My Baby. I realised, despite Jack Nucci's beautiful arrangements, that they could sing all their way right through a wall of sound. They didn't need anything.
He once recalled climbing out of his little cubicle after school, hearing Ronnie's voice for the first time, and thinking, this is it. Keith called the Ronettes' sound pure magic. Number 10, Graham Parsons.
I worked an old machine, and I bought a little cottage.
Graham pulled Keith deep into country music's soul. Their friendship reshaped his songwriting forever.
And he cut Wild Horses as well. It was almost as if it was a magnetic sort of attraction to each other. I miss him still, sadly, dearly.
Through Graham, Keith found a new rhythm and a new way to sing. Number 9, Muddy Waters.
The gypsy woman told my mother, why that mean manlish boy.
When I got to hear Muddy Waters, Keith said, it all fell into place for me.
This is a Muddy Waters tune,
Yeah,
and you wanted to honor him.
yeah, and it was how we got the name of the band in the first place.
Muddy isn't just an influence. He's the bedrock of Keith's musical world. Number 8, Aaron Neville.
Falling in love is such an easy thing to do.
Keith called his voice something that floats like nothing else. A pure, ethereal tenor that stayed with him through the years. He said, you can't copy that. You can only be moved by it. Number 7, Toots Hibbert.
Merry Christmas. Ha, ha, give it to me one time. Give it to me 2 times. Give it to me now 3 times now. You want to sing it? To the
Toots was a giant, Keith once said. He brought Jamaica's heartbeat straight into Keith's world.
I was just very pleased to be working with one of the great reggae greats. What a voice, and a genuine chap. You know, I mean, a real guy. We became firm friends.
His voice, full of warmth and fire, is a cornerstone of Keith's love of reggae. Number 6. Willie Nelson. Keith has said that Willie's voice sounds like a story. A cracked, honest tone, full of life and history. It's not perfect, it's real.
I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch it tomorrow now.
And that's exactly why Keith loves it. Number 5. George Jones.
I'm just a little bit older than they are. But I don't need no rocking chair. Went half crazy now.
Keith called him pure American music.
It was a great experience. George is a piece of work to work with.
A voice soaked in heartbreak and truth. The way Jones could deliver a line is something Keith has always admired. Number 4. Buddy Holly.
Oh boy, I thought the world could see that you were coming for me.
Those early Buddy Holly records made me want to be in a band, Keith once said. Buddy lit the spark that set his teenage imagination on fire, and without that spark, the Stones might not have existed. Number 3. Sam Cooke.
I think of you every morning. Dream of you.
Keith has often mentioned the way Sam Cooke phrased a line. That smooth melodic flow became part of Keith's rhythmic DNA. Sam made it sound effortless, and that's what Keith loved. Number 2. Jimmy Cliff. Keith has spoken often about his love of reggae, and Jimmy Cliff's name always rises to the top. For him, Cliff's voice embodied both defiance and joy, a revolutionary spirit wrapped in melody. Number 1. Aretha Franklin.
R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T, ain't worth mentioning. Been going on the moment I wake up. Before I put on my makeup.
The dictionary's been used up. There's no superlatives left. And there's nothing to read, and anyway, you understand me, right? Hey, what can I say about Aretha? I mean,
She's his number 1. No explanation needed. Keith Richards has also named his favourite bands. If you want to see who he picked, click the thumbnail on screen.